sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say we're...
Welcome aboard! I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, very few people have ever died during this game. Fewer than 100. Playing by yourself? Well, at least you won't come in second. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Stop Sign Quarterly Magazine, because all the other magazine topics were already taken.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, let's do this thing.
Get ready, time for question 1.
To get started, kiss the cook, please. So, I'm taking a cooking class tonight, hoping to meet some single ladies, maybe flirt a little. Which of these sexy maneuvers would be the least saucy? Licking fondant off my lips, winking while smelling coulis, playfully starting an aioli fight, or tasting pesto off my finger? Fondant is a special type of cake icing and not a sauce. The others here are sauces. It's still pretty sexy, though. In fact, I'm wearing it on my nipples right now, mostly to prevent chafing.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
It's time for... She sells surgical procedures by the seashore. Say Extra host Maria Menounos decides she needs a new nose. If she wants the one that'll give her the best sense of smell, what should Maria Menounos' new nose be? A dog's nose, a bear's nose, an elephant's nose, or a cow's nose? A bear has the best sense of smell of any land mammal and possibly the best in the world. I really hope she doesn't get that bear nose, though. My chances with her are slim enough without her being able to smell really well.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Bucker up for Death Comes to Us All. Who kicked the bucket? A guy who kicked To Kill a Mockingbird's kid? A guy who kicked Where the Wild Things Are's kid? A guy who kicked James and the Giant Peach's kid? Or a guy who kicked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's kid? Charlie Bucket is the hero of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So somebody kicks Charlie Bucket. Big deal. At least he didn't get sucked up a glass tube or turned into a blueberry or thrown down a garbage chute or shrunk down to 6 inches or have an everlasting gobstopper shoved up his butt. That last one's from the porno version, actually. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Try this on for size. Robin Thicke as Thieves. I love that old Robin Thicke video, Blurred Lines, with all the sexy nudity and... Oh, there's a song, too? Oh, I've never watched it with sound. What might Robin Thicke have if he drew 6 blurred lines? A fuzzy octagon, a blurry hexagon, an indistinct pentagon, or a bleary heptagon? Want to see the right answer? There are 6 lines in a hexagon. But if Robin Thicke drew it, it would be a sexagon, am I right? So sexy. Now, which one of the women in the video is Robin Thicke? The blonde one? No, an octagon is 8 lines. You know, like a stop sign. Which you're about to know a lot more about because you've won... a 1-year subscription to Stop Sign Quarterly, the only publication devoted entirely to America's 3rd most interesting road sign. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats. Say hello to... the paisley fabric of society, and it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it's a song by country music star Brad Paisley or a chapter from Nelson Mandela's autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. If it's Brad Paisley, press the left arrow. If it's Nelson Mandela, press the right arrow. We good? Here we go. A country childhood. I can't change the world. Birth of a freedom fighter. I'm still a guy. Letter to me. Talking with the enemy. Accidental racist. You're the man, Della. An international icon, a true believer in freedom, and a man who stood up for what was right. Brad Paisley is easily one of my top 10 favorite country singers. We've finished round 1, and you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. All right, let's get back to it. Take a stab at, like plate on rice. Which brand of rice would most likely cause Spider-Man to suddenly break down and cry in the grocery store? Zatarain's, Rice-A-Roni, Uncle Ben's, or Minute Rice? Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, had an Uncle Ben who was tragically killed by a robber when he was younger. Luckily, he doesn't have a dead Aunt Jemima, or the grocery store would emotionally wreck him.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
How about the male gaze?
Mr. Masterson, there's a package for you.
Yes! It's the Playboy Bunny poster I got from eBay. The joke's on you, Poster Guy 83, because I ended up outbidding you by over $100. Oh, it's beautiful. It almost looks real. Say, if my Playboy Bunny poster could come alive the same way the Velveteen Rabbit did, what should I do? Pray that it comes alive, dump it in my magical fountain, die and let my own soul enter it, or show it some love? The Velveteen Rabbit had the ability to come alive when its owner truly loved it. Okay, it's worth a shot. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh my god, she's alive.
What happened? Where am I? Why are there pictures of cats everywhere?
Oh, yeah, don't worry, they won't interrupt us.
Ah! Get away from me!
Well, time to get a new poster.
Follow me down to the sea.
I call this one, that's one long Toy Story. Say the next Toy Story movie introduces a new character named Buzz Parsec. Judging by his name, about how many Buzz Lightyears should fit inside of him? About 3 Buzz Lightyears, about 30 Buzz Lightyears, about 300 Buzz Lightyears, or about 3 million Buzz Lightyears? There are 3.26 light years in a parsec. So in theory, you would be able to fit 3 whole Buzz Lightyears and like maybe just the arm of a 4th Buzz Lightyear into a single Buzz parsec. A bigger and better Buzz character is a good idea. They can even get the toy to be voiced by a bigger and better actor than Tim Allen, like, oh, who am I kidding? Impossible! Coming up next, wax on, get off. So you know the Madame Tussauds wax museums, right? There's one in London, one in New York, one in Hollywood. So tell me this. If the infamous Hollywood Madam got a wax statue in the Hollywood Madame Tussauds, what could you see there? An unusually shiny Ashley Dupree, a fake-looking Divine Brown, a dead-eyed Deborah Jean Pelfrey, or an awkwardly posed Heidi Fleiss? Ashley Dupree was Elliot Spitzer's prostitute, Divine Brown was Hugh Grant's prostitute, Deborah Jean Pelfrey was the DC Madam, and Heidi Fleiss was known as the Hollywood Madam. So she'd be perfect for the Hollywood Madame Tussauds. And if you slip her $400, she'll hook you up with a wax hooker of your choice. Here's a good one. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. What kind of bank did a cartoon bank robber most likely just rob if they're carrying giant money bags with this symbol on them? A cartoon British bank, a cartoon German bank, a cartoon Mexican bank, or a cartoon Japanese bank? That is the pound sterling symbol, used for currency in several countries, maybe most famously in England. And when robbing a cartoon British bank, it's important not to attract the attention of any mustachioed cartoon bobbies. They'll throw you in a cartoon jail before you have a chance to cartoon run away, leaving only a cartoon puff of smoke shaped like your cartoon body. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the space bar. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Psych to be at this hospital. What's their movie that's set in a psych ward? Good luck. That's all she wrote! I tried to shoot a student film inside a psych ward once. The problem was they wouldn't let me out to get a camera to shoot it.
You don't know Jack!
Do you owe the IRS money and back taxes? $10,000, $20,000, $100,000? We can help. The law offices of Wilson, Hanson, Young & Associates can help you get out from under tax debt by faking your own death. It's true. For just a small fee, our lawyers will help you fake your death, easing your tax burden. Exploding motorcycle, alligator attack, saving the world from an asteroid. We promise your fake death will not only be convincing, it will be cool. No lame deaths, guaranteed. As an added bonus, we also provide a DVD of your funeral. See who comes, see who cries, see who suspects. And if anyone suspects, we'll take care of them. Call the law offices of Wilson, Hanson, Young & Associates to help you fake your death. And remember, we don't get paid until people are fully convinced you're dead. We also specialize in DUIs and wrongful paternity suits.